Shit, it's in the she ruckus. Deadbeat, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You ain't a killer, boy, stop. I hear you yelling stacks on deck.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I do movie rewatches, movie reviews, I do first-time movie watches, and I do trailer reactions, all kinds of reactions. So this channel has a little bit of everything for everybody. So welcome if you're brand new. If you've been here before and you know about the Big Llama Show, welcome back. And let me just tell you a little bit about what we're doing on this one. This is a retro movie rewatch. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch a movie that I've already seen, but I've only seen it as a kid or as a child or teenager, and so we're going to explain a little bit about how old was I when the movie came out, you know, what do I think about the movie, what do I remember, and then we're going to watch it. We're going to do a watch along. I'll give you my comments along the way, and then we're going to do some trivia at the end, and I'll let you know whether or not the movie still holds up, whether the effects are good, what I thought about it now as a 40-something-year-old, and should I have been watching it? Probably no is going to be my answer for most things. But again, that's what we're going to do. Before we get to that, please make sure you like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell notifications to know when we post videos. There's going to be two edits of this. There's going to be a full-length watch-along, which you'll need your own copy of the movie. It'll be me talking through the movie with a timer. And if you want to sync up your video or sync up your movie to that, we can watch it together. That's going to be in my Patreon. Links in the description for that. The YouTube edit will have a short condensed version that will have clips and it will be spliced together in a sort of condensed format for copyright purposes. And you know, now the video quality may not be the greatest. I always have to figure out what's the best YouTube edit. So again, if you're looking to watch the movie, please do get the movie on your own and watch the movie. If you've never seen the movie, this is a total spoiler warning. But let's get right to it. The movie is The NeverEnding Story. All right, The NeverEnding Story, it came out in 1984, so the Big Llama was 6 years old at the time that it came out.
Daddy, I'm 6 years old.
And what I remember about the movie is a couple of things. One, there is a very, very tragic scene that I don't know if it's going to hit me the same way as a 40-something-year-old, but I remember sobbing watching this movie as a kid. And so I'm not going to ruin. Again, you should have seen this movie if you're watching this recap. But again, I'm gonna see if it still hits me the same way. That'll be interesting to sort of see. I remember that a lot of the creatures were memorable, but the nothing, and there was like a crazy cat-looking thing, looked like Michael Jackson's cat. Or Michael Jackson turned into a werewolf as a cat. I know that description is weird, but that's what I remember about the movie. There's Atreyu and Artax. I think Artax is the horse. I don't remember the kid's name who's reading the book. And the princess. I always remember having a fascination with the princess as a kid, but I didn't know who she was. And the soundtrack. I do know the soundtrack only because the soundtrack was also used in one of my favorite movies, Scarface. So it's music by Giorgio Moroder. And so I love the soundtrack, and I've heard that, and I know it's been used in Stranger Things and in a couple other places. All right, let's get right to it. Let's get right to the reaction. Let's watch the movie together, and here we go. Oh, there's that iconic soundtrack. Wolfgang Peterson. I wonder what else he did. I'm gonna have to write that down. Find out.
Morning, Bastion.
Bastion, yes, Bastion. Sorry, give him the old wink, the old wink and a nod. Oh, making a smoothie?
I had another dream, Dad.
I understand, son.
This is weird.
We have to get on with things, right?
Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Mom's gone.
We can't let Mom's death be an excuse for not getting the old job done, right?
Yeah, you can. Mom died, and he just blended an egg with some orange juice. We made some eggnog? Dude, the kid lost his mom. Oh, keep drinking that egg mixture. That's gross. Eggnog with, it's like egg and orange juice. I know I'm obsessed with it. I'm sorry. It's pretty dark. He lost his mom. I forgot about that. Like, again, as a kid, I didn't pick up on that.
Hey, it's the weirdo.
Oh, always the bullies. That dude in the middle got a punchable face. Look at them old school backpacks. Like, really? Like, it's like, come on. Seriously? Was there hay in there? I know, I'm picking this movie apart. I just shouldn't.
Here we just sell small rectangular objects.
Look at the face he's making.
Books.
The thing's called
Require a
books.
little effort
Blah, blah,
on your
blah, blah.
part and make no beep 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 beeps. On your way, please.
Here I am making fun of him. He goes
I
beep beep beep
ordered
beeps.
86 of them, but you just said it was.
Classic plot device. Phone rings. Creates the opportunity. The never ending. So was he reading it? Is that the thing? He was reading it and he had the chapter marked off. So was he keeping the nothing going? I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it. My plan worked. That dirty old mat. That mat was dirty. Okay. Giorgio Moroder. The soundtrack. He's no John Williams. Oh man, this movie with a John Williams soundtrack.
In the howling forest, the wind whistled through the tops of the ancient trees. Suddenly, something enormous crashed and rumbled through the eerie woods.
I hate to say this, but it needs eyebrow wax. I mean, I do too, but like cut the middle at least. Oh hey, Mr. Snail. This guy, okay. The little dude, he was in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No, he's a rock biter. A rock biter?
Oh my god. I heard that guy who said rock biter, I heard he was German or had a heavy accent. They had to dub his voice. Because this, I think, was filmed in Germany or overseas.
Baby.
Really is a racing.
Yeah, you better keep up. You got some burners. He's got some jets. He's got some wheels. Okay, and see, this as a kid terrified me. I didn't know what this was, and I always wondered why he didn't move. Why he didn't just go run. Yeah, see, the soundtrack. The soundtrack needed to be improved. As much as I like Giorgio Moroder, man, give it a John Williams score. Give it just a sweeping epic score right during those scenes, and you've got a different feel to this anxiety, right? Just them moving to the Ivory Tower, or Ivory Palace, or whatever it's called.
Beautiful.
See, now that's the sweeping. But so it's all that synthesizer. It's so dated.
He is our only hope. His name is Atreyu.
And when I was a kid, I thought his name was Atreyu. So I was confusing Bastion and him. Between Bastion and Atreyu, I thought I interchanged them.
I am Atreyu.
Don't laugh at your hero.
Atreyu the child, Atreyu the warrior.
I'm the only Atreyu of the Plains people. But I'll be happy to go back hunting the purple buffalo.
That's right. Me and my beautiful hair, we're gone. My well-conditioned, blow-dried hair, we're gone. That lady with the two faces down there. Oh my God. So we went from this is not a place for children to here's the most dangerous mission, and if you don't succeed, she's gonna die. Good luck, and leave me all your weapons. Okay, this song right here is like the theme of the movie, like without the singing part. Artax. Damn horse made me cry so much. Okay, so 6-year-old me at this point is freaking out.
Fantasia, a creature of darkness,
This scared the shit out of me
also
right here.
began his quest.
Yeah, because I think all you can see is the eyes at this point, right? Yeah. And that light and that flash. Perfect effects for kids. 6-year-old me is dying right now. One, I'm scared of the dark. I'm not going in the forest.
Almost a week.
And thunderstorms killing me.
Not find a cure for the Empress.
Man, these movies have made me afraid of everything.
In the deadly swamps of sadness.
The swamps of sadness. Get out of here with this. Was not prepared.
Come on, boy. Come on, Artax.
Artax, come on.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, no, this scene broke me. Broke me.
What's the matter? I understand. Artax, you're sinking. Come on, turn around. You have to now. Come on, Artax.
Oh man,
It's the sadness, Artax.
look at the horse. Look at the horse's eyes. Oh,
Artax, please. You're letting the sadness of the swamps get to you. Artax, stupid horse. You
don't call them names.
die. Move, please. I won't give up. Don't quit. Artax.
It doesn't have the same emotional weight, obviously, as a 40-something-year-old. But man, I can think back to this scene, and I was broken. I was broken during this scene. I was just crying uncontrollably. I mean, and this right here, just seeing the shadow or the hole which he was in, and then seeing the two kids crying. Oh. Climb up, little buddy. That's right, it was Big Turtle. What the? Is he afraid of turtles? Oh. That's a 1,000-year-old sneeze. It's got to smell horrific.
I bring terrible news.
It's got to smell
Did you know that the
disgusting.
Empress is very ill?
Please help me.
Just kidding.
Said you knew the answer.
Just kidding.
Tired of sneezing, go away. But you can ask the Southern Oracle.
How can I get there?
You can.
Why would you say it if you can't get there?
10,000 miles away.
Yeah, it's a daunting task, even for you, Atreyu. 10,000 miles.
That's right.
I would walk 500 miles. No, I wouldn't. I said, take your sneezing ass somewhere else. You can give me the COVID. You got creepy crawls. See, as a kid, you don't think about this stuff. As an adult, I'm thinking about rats. I'm thinking about bats. I'm thinking about spiders.
Quit now.
Yeah, Atreyu would not quit. I would quit. Right there, I'm done. Oh. Oh. Falcor. Is that his name? Falcor? Oh, he's about to give up. Where was Falcor when Artax needed you? Artax. Trax. Okay, those effects did not hold up. Atreyu took a couple nights off.
Himself. Strange surroundings.
Okay, I have some sensory issues with this.
And his wounds
This
were dressed.
the dragon's or whatever he is, his scaly skin and the fur, like complete nightmare fuel, complete like creeps. I'm getting the creepy vibe right here.
Thank you.
That's good puppeteering right there. I I do like this practical effect. I know I said that before.
Way to the Southern Oracle?
Yes. But it's hopeless. It's too far away.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
You know how to get there?
Why, sure. It's right around the corner.
How'd all this happen?
Here. Drink that.
Drink that. It's a little bit of
Good.
a little bit of gin.
That's my batwing broth. There's eye of newt in there, tree mold, old lizard brains, scales from a rancid sea serpent.
I would have spit that right back in her face.
You and your dragon come from.
Oh, awkward 6-year-old time. Awkward 6-year-old time. Right here. I saw boobies. Or that's what I was thinking as a 6-year-old. Was wondering why I was allowed to watch this movie. Look, watch this guy die. Yeah, this was awkward.
Go on, scaredy cat. Oh, go on. Oh, it's my turn. Let me see.
Let me watch him die. Let me see. This was traumatic as a 6-year-old, for sure.
The eyes are open.
Oh, you dead, my friend. Green screen action. I don't know how, I mean, it had green screen back then, I'm sure. But
You'll never make it. You'll never make it.
way to have some confidence in this kid. He's never making it. I'm just going to watch him die. Made it awkward for a 6-year-old llama. I'm feeling awkward watching this with you now. Yeah, you gotta do better, Wolfgang, in your set design for kids. But this was the 80s, so boobies in a PG-13 or PG movie was acceptable. You don't believe me? Watch Airplane. Yeah, I was.
Don't start to doubt yourself. Be confident.
How can you be confident? You just told him he was gonna die. Get the hell out of here.
Confident. Be confident. Run, Atreyu, run!
Run, Atreyu.
Hey, the knight tried to run, and you saw what happened to him. I got wheels, I got wheels. Looking like Usain Bolt out there. How far did Atreyu actually walk? Like, we went from a nighttime desert landscape to snow. Could have done a better job on these transitions to these new lands or these new challenges. Because how far did he really go? Open your eyes, Atreyu. Yeah, see, yeah, this is where he sees Bastion. Does Bastion see him? That was my. I was always wondering how this worked. What is with those creepy things in the background? Okay, same set design, blue lighting, and some wings. A new name? Like, seriously? That's it?
That's all.
Exactly.
It's easy.
6-year-old me said the same thing.
Give her any name she wants. Faster, Falcor, faster.
Sound like Billy D. Williams a little bit.
All right, hang on tight.
There we go. There's the music. Oh! Better get your Atreyu. Atreyu's a lucky dude, man. Did he fall in the ocean? And that's why he broke his fall. Because if he hit that sand, he'd be done. Come on, Falcor, where you at? Is it Valcor or Falcor with an F? Oh, there's the drawing of him meeting the pointy head guy. It's almost like a prophecy, right? That he's supposed to fulfill. Yep, there's line beat by beat. It's making my editing easy.
Artax.
The story has been written. 6-year-old me is dying right here. Again, this is great puppeteering and great practical effect. Okay, so the puppet voice is not syncing up with his mouth. I mean, it's close. Well, don't tell him your name's. Oh, look at that.
If we're about to die anyway, I'd rather die fighting!
See, this needs to be like a long CGI battle, some jumping, some attacking each other, clawing. He jumps out, he gets stabbed in the chest, he gets shanked, and it's over. This is impressive for the time. This is definitely impressive for the time. Not now, but these other practical effects. Dun, dun.
The ivory tower!
I compared this movie to like a Flash Gordon. Could have been amazing with the effects, but it just didn't. They didn't do it right. Like if you think about this, Flash Gordon and Star Wars came out around the same time, or a little bit after each other, and Star Wars is a far superior special effects movie than Flash Gordon. Same thing here. Like this could be Lord of the Ring-ish. This could be big, sweeping, epic. But I don't know that the money was invested in this movie to do the right proper effects. Because 84, you've got some great effects coming out of Star Wars movies and Lucasfilm and ILM. I know I'm talking through the sweeping rendition of the music, but it just doesn't fit the motif. It just doesn't fit the story for me. You got that right.
Why do you look so sad?
Because do you look around? Do you see what happened? I failed you.
He doesn't realize he's already a part of the never-ending story.
Oh, title drop. Only an hour and something into the movie.
Story? What's that?
The title of this movie.
He is sharing all your adventures. Others are sharing his, the book.
You're reading a book and you're also in a book. Let that freak you out. Let that mind blow you.
His own story. Right now.
I can't! I keep my feet on the ground! Call my name!
Call back to the first part of the movie. His dad telling him to keep your feet on the ground.
Save us! Alright!
It's intense.
I'll save you! I will do anything!
What did he say? Fade to black.
So dark. In the beginning.
It's always dark. Yes. That's a hip hop song.
My first wish is.
Don't tell anybody. Here comes that sweeping music. Dun, 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 dun. So now he gets to see the sceneries and the sights and the sounds of Fantasia. because he wished for it to come back. Yeah, that made me happy right there. Watching this as a kid, man, that made me so happy to see Artax again. Again, I think because I knew this was the ending, it didn't hit me as hard during the scene. Yeah, baby, you better run. You better run. You want to throw me in the garbage? I got me a luck dragon. Run. That dude got off easy. Have him jump in the garbage. Now, he said fire that garbage. Dumpster fire. Epic soundtrack. Wow. Look at what you see. Turn around. All right, that's my review, reaction, and watch along for the NeverEnding Story. So I had told myself we're going to answer a couple questions, and I had written them down, so I'm going to look them up. Okay, so first things first. Does it still hold up? Now, I think if you're a kid, I think now, today, in today's world, there's so much better effects and graphics that it would look and seem silly to a kid, but younger kids would probably enjoy it. I think a little bit older, somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 years old, would completely rag on this movie. So, does it still hold up? No, I'm sorry, I don't think it does. It's, from what I remember in my youth, I think it's a lot of things that I didn't understand. But now, as I'm older, it's not a story that holds up. There's a lot of holes in it, and there's a lot of things that need to be explained. But it still has that fantastical and whimsical vibe about it. So definitely, definitely. Again, it doesn't hold up. I'm sorry. I don't think it does. It's a great movie. I love it. I enjoy it. But I find myself questioning a lot of things now that I'm rewatching it. And so that tells me that it's probably not as good as I thought it was. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie, and I thought it was great. The question is, what about the effects? Yeah, this is a movie that could do with a little bit of touch-up. I know sometimes the effects are dated in some of these older movies. RoboCop is one that comes to mind for a small sequence. Terminator, the first Terminator, with their stop motion. This one, there's a lot of green screen action. There's a lot of sort of old school Hollywood techniques that don't work today. And so the effects did not hold up well. I did mention a couple times the practical puppetry with the luck dragon and with the evil Fang guy at the end. Excellent way of sort of keeping him at bay and having the dialogue discussion. But when he leaps out, clearly it's a doll, and even the death scene of that character. Played out a little bit like lackluster, like it was this big build up to meeting this big bad guy, and it was over within 30 seconds. He jumps out, gets stabbed, it's over. So that could have used some CGI. So did the effects hold up? No, they did not. Could this movie be made today? Absolutely, this movie could be made today, and it probably should be remade today using better effects. This is one of those movies that there's a handful of them. Flash Gordon is one of them. This movie, and there's a couple of other kids movies that just didn't have the same energy or didn't have the same effects that could have produced a better movie. So could it be made today? Absolutely. There's nothing in there that's controversial. I think the themes would be explored a little bit bigger about bullying, about the imagination of a child. I think those themes could be explored a little bit more, but trust me, it can be made today. So final thoughts on the movie itself before we get into the trivia. Honestly, it's a fantastic story. I loved the story. I still like the story. I just, as a 40-something-year-old watching this, it didn't hold up for me. It didn't. This is why it's dangerous to relive some of those things from the past, because they don't feel the same. My headspace is different. My thoughts on the world are different, and I understand things a little bit more. And having more understanding doesn't, hurts the viewing experience when I rewatch it. The one that has held up and stood the test of time was The Karate Kid for me, and that's because it's pretty grounded and pretty easy. So, all right, let's get to the trivia. Okay. A couple of things to understand. I'm just reading the trivia here from IMDb. So it says here, a goof says, when Atreyu is in the swamp of sadness with the horse sinks, but it gives into the sadness. But Atreyu doesn't sink, even though he is crying and sad, and his friend has just died. I think I said that during the reaction. Was okay. Why isn't he doing it? Now, some have said that the Aran, the little medallion, was actually protecting him, but again, that was what was running through my mind. Now, Noah Hathaway, which I think plays Atreyu, was hurt twice during the movie. It says here, while learning to ride the horse, the horse threw him off and then stepped on him. Oh my God. And while shooting the drowning sequence in the swamp, his leg got caught in the elevator and it pulled him underwater. He was unconscious for a time, but brought to the surface. Holy smokes, the dude almost died working with the horse. And so I guess that's how they lowered the horse into the swamp. They had an elevator buggy, but Atreyu almost died on the set. That's crazy. And apparently there are two versions of this, a theatrical release and a VHS release. I think the differences between them, it says the VHS release will have the WB logo with the Warner Communications byline, the opening title being horizontal and the closing being the WB logo. In the DVD and Blu-ray versions, it's replaced the WB logo with a Time Warner byline and its opening title being vertical, closing with the shield. So a little different. There's two versions, but the only difference is how they open. It doesn't say there's anything structurally different about the movies. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this movie with me. I hope you enjoyed the trivia and me going back for my retro movie watch. We're going to do more retro movie watches, and that's the type of movie watches we're going to do. We're going to do first time movies, so I'm going to need your suggestions. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what movies you'd like me to see next. And we're also going to do retro rewatches, 70s, 80s, early 90s movies that I have seen as a kid, and I'm going to rewatch them now as an adult to see if they still hold up, if they can be made today, and does it still hold up in terms of the movie that I thought it was. It's going to be an interesting journey on this channel. Please join me on it. Again, hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe to the Llama Nation. When you hit that bell notification, you know when we post videos. Thank you so much. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, make sure you're on my Patreon. All the full-length reactions are there. The full movie with the timer will be on Patreon. And you can watch it along with me. Just make sure you have your own copy of the movie. Once again, I'm the Big Llama. This is the Big Llama Show. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace out.
I'd never lose you, baby. You're the one I keep as my prima donna, my only ruby. You are the one for me.
Yeah, I tell her, baby, you're the one for me. Never two unless you telling me you feel it too.